What are the biosecurity risks for developing countries in IHL? Imagine a world where tiny organisms can cause massive chaos. That's the reality with biological weapons, which are banned under international law. But what does that mean for developing countries? Well, the risks are quite serious. Biological weapons use living organisms or toxins to make people, animals, or plants sick or die. They are forbidden in all conflicts because they can't tell the difference between soldiers and civilians. Their effects are uncontrollable and can spread far beyond the battlefield. Developing countries often have weaker health systems. If a biological attack happened there, hospitals might not have enough vaccines, medicines, or trained staff to respond quickly. Outbreaks could spread rapidly, overwhelming health services and causing many civilian deaths. These countries might lack the infrastructure to detect or contain such threats, making them more vulnerable. The damage could be huge, especially since many developing nations have limited resources to handle emergencies. Another risk is that these countries might unintentionally become part of illegal biological activities. They may lack the legal or technical capacity to monitor or stop the development and transfer of dangerous biological agents. This makes them targets for illicit research or trafficking. Corruption and weak governance can make it easier for bad actors to misuse biological materials or set up secret labs. Without proper oversight, these nations could unknowingly become hubs for biological weapons production. International humanitarian law, especially the Geneva Conventions, emphasizes protecting civilians during conflicts. It says that parties must distinguish between military targets and civilians and avoid causing unnecessary suffering. Biological weapons violate these principles because their effects are unpredictable and can't be confined to military targets. They pose a threat to everyone, especially vulnerable populations in developing countries. Enforcing bans on biological weapons is another challenge. Many developing countries lack the resources or expertise to investigate violations or hold perpetrators accountable. International cooperation is essential, but often limited by political or economic factors. Without proper accountability, violations can go unpunished, increasing the risk of future use. To reduce these risks, developing countries need strong laws against biological weapons, better health surveillance, and international support. Training officials on IHL obligations related to biological weapons can help prevent misuse. Building capacity to detect, respond to, and contain outbreaks is vital. International treaties like the Biological Weapons Convention, which bans these weapons, are important, but enforcement depends on national commitment and resources. In summary, developing countries face unique biosecurity risks under international humanitarian law. Limited health infrastructure, weak legal systems, and challenges in enforcement make them more vulnerable. Protecting civilians and preventing biological weapons use requires both national effort and global cooperation. Strengthening legal frameworks, improving health systems, and fostering international partnerships are key steps to keep everyone safe from these invisible threats.